Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. So today I'm doing kind of a different video and I want to share ways in which you can use as a business person, or if you're in uni and you're just trying like different things and stuff. But I just want to share like different ways people can use WhatsApp to increase their sales. So for context, I myself, back in my uni days, like I used to do like a lot of like online business. And I think that was back when online business was not as much of a thing as it is right now. So it was still like in the early days. And for me, like most of my, like it's not even most, like 98% of my sales were from either Instagram or WhatsApp. And those were the only streams. And when I started, like I'm those kind of people, like for me it's kind of weird to tell my friends that I have a business, because I hate for people around me to feel pressured to buy from me. So usually when I start like those kind of initiatives, I'll just like start them on my own, and when they find out and they want to support me and stuff like that, I'm cool with that. But I hate like putting pressure around my friends that they have to buy from me, you know, like, so I never like used my friends as source of marketing or anything. So like I never asked them to buy from me, or like asking them to like share the things that I was saying and stuff like that, because I personally like to keep those distinctions. Like if somebody wants to support you, let them, but you don't have to like force them to do that. So that's generally like my perception around things. And because of that, I had to like 100% rely on like Instagram and WhatsApp to like reach other people that would need my services, so that I could make some money, you know. Yeah. So today I'm sharing like ways that that I had used and ways that I could like maximize on if I was doing this again, or if I'll ever do again like this kind of online business and stuff like that. And I think like I've learned a lot of things along the way, like doing these online businesses and stuff. So I think like there is a lot to be learned. I know people know right now that they can make money from Instagram and WhatsApp, but in most cases, not having, I mean, they're very like tiny informations that when you have, they kind of like save you a lot of time and a lot of effort along the way. So these are some of those. So I'll get straight into it and share the lessons that I want to share. So I'll be looking down on my phone because I wrote them down in the notes, and yeah, let's get into it. So first, I would like to say this, though I wanted to do this video with an assumption that everyone knew, but then I realized that's not a very good assumption. So I know people know that rightly, or at least we have two kind of WhatsApps. There is the regular WhatsApp, which is basically designed for regular communications, and there is WhatsApp for business, which is intended for businesses of all kinds, you know. And I'm specifying this because I remember just last year I met someone. Actually, I was still using my business account, and for some reason I had forgotten to like delete the catalog and stuff like that. So when a new person would look at my number, there would still be like all those business details and stuff. So I was ordering a cake. I remember I was ordering a cake from somebody I found on Instagram, and then I sent them my WhatsApp number so that they could share me the details and stuff like that. And then when she saw my WhatsApp, she was like, oh, how do you do this? I want to do this for my business. And I was like, I thought this was basic knowledge. Kumbe, little did I know that some people did not know of like these things that I assumed that were small, which is why I'm specifying that. First and foremost, if you're a business and you want to maximize WhatsApp for your business, make sure you're using WhatsApp for business and not the regular WhatsApp. And you have to use WhatsApp for business because of the features that comes with WhatsApp for business are tailored to your business. So it's going to be easier for you even to like implement most of these lessons and all of that jazz, you know. Okay. So tip number one, I would say you have to save every number that comes in, you know, like save every number. I know like sometimes you get like a lot of phone calls, just inquiries, and then they don't purchase. Don't ignore them just because they did not make purchases instantly. Save the numbers, because the fact that they have called you to ask for your product, it means there is a level of interest in them. And if you can foster that and just like nurture that interest, they could potentially buy from you. So save every number. And with saving numbers, you could get into the habit of like asking people what's their name while you're on a call with them, so that you know how to save them. Or if you don't want to do that, you could like start serving them like client 1, client like client 1, client 2, client 3, client whatever, and go on. but I would advise to get comfortable with like asking their names, because in most cases, at least just from like a personal interaction kind of narrative, in most cases when you ask somebody what's your name, you just tell them like, hey, so I'd like to know your name because I want to save your number. They're most likely to also save yours, just because you have mentioned that you're going to save theirs. Even if they don't save it, it's okay, but in most cases they're most likely to save your number as well. And when they save your number as well is when they'll be able to see like what you're going to share on statuses and all of that, which is like a point I'll share later on. So that's the number one thing. I'll say like build the habit of saving all the numbers that call you, especially those that are inquiring about your products and stuff like that, because they're potential clients and you don't want to lose on that. Also, point number 2 would be like to mix the content on your status post. Like you don't always have to post like ads on your business and stuff like that. It's tiring to see ads 24/7. Like people do not like to be sold to, So it's not ideal for you to post like your business ads all the time. So you could just like find ways to mix content on your statuses. You always have to be posting on your statuses so that people can like engage and stuff. So sometimes you like share like memes, sometimes you share like something informative, like information and stuff like that. But make sure whatever you're sharing, apart from memes, which is pure jokes, if it's information or anything else, make sure it's valid. Just don't mislead people. Yeah, but you just have to find different ways to share valuable content with the people that are viewing your statuses and not be sharing ads all the time, because when you share ads all the time, people can easily just mute you, and then there's no point in doing what you're doing anyway. So yeah, and when you save enough numbers, that means you're going to have like more viewers on your post, which means you have more eyes for your ads. So you could even like have a calendar. Let's say in a week I'm posting like 2 days I'm posting memes, 2 days I'm posting something educative or informative, whatever, and then 2 days I'm posting like ads, and then you just like use it to 40 shares, or you could just leave that 1 day free, or if you want to add like one of the 3, it's okay, but just like distinguish them. Number 3, I would say you have to create your customers database. It's one thing to save your phone numbers, but I realize sometimes people lose their phones and then they lose all the database as well. So I'll say like save your contacts on your phone, because that will help you with like your viewers on WhatsApp and stuff like that. But also make sure your contact list is backed up on your Google Drive so that you could always recover that. And this is convenient for Android users, I think. But even if you're not an Android user, you can always make a backup for your contacts. If you don't have a drive on your phone to like keep a backup, you could also like extract your contact list and save it in a different device, if it's an external, your laptop, anything else, just in case anything happens to your phone or anything else, you still have your clients' contacts, because you just don't want to lose them out of nowhere, because I think this list will kind of like build up over time. And it's just like a good list to have, because whenever you have like a new product, you have an announcement, you have like an offer, these are the people that have interest in your business, and they're the ones that you can easily convert into sales. So make sure you have backup as a backup plan, Another point is that like labels are your best friend. So if you're familiar with WhatsApp Business, then you know what labels are. If you're not, make sure you get it, because there is that feature which is tailored for business. It's called labels. So with labels, you can group your clients based on different stages of the purchases that they are on. Or let's say if you have different products for different clients, you could also like group your clients on labels based on the products. Let's say about this is the group for clients that are buying my sports item. This is the group for clients that are buying my accessories. This is a group for clients for so and so and so and so. So with like grouping them, it's easier for you to like tailor your communication to them. So when you're having like broadcast messages for like accessories and stuff, you don't send to all of your contact list, because it will be irrelevant to these sports people, though there are very few, some people who are like buying sports from you who would also want accessories from you. But I think it's useful to just keep your audience for what they have showed you they like. I mean, there are those ads that will be general for all, and then you see if you can like mix them once in a while. But it's good, labels helps you with that, to like group them so that you could like send targeted messages. But also with labels, you could like easily identify, like, let's say if there are clients that need follow-up, so you could have like a label for follow-up. The next thing that's important is attracting people to your WhatsApp hive. You know, like they say there's this like a beehive, you know, like attracting people to your WhatsApp, because sometimes by just asking someone what's your name and stuff like that, that will make them save your number. It has to be something more than that for them to save your number. So in other cases, you could like have different offers that require people to like save your number so as to get the offer. And this is highly important if you're like, you want to convert people from like other platforms, let's say Instagram, Facebooks and the like. For instance, I know like there is a friend of mine who was selling like gifts and stuff. So she wanted to like get new leads from Instagram to her WhatsApp for business, you know, for sales and stuff like that. So she was offering like a free mini ebook on like gifts ideas for people based on like their personality types and stuff like that. So the ebook was free, but for you to get the ebook, you have to like send her a message on WhatsApp, and then she'll send you the free ebook. And as you know, to send somebody a message on WhatsApp, you have to first save their number and then you send them the message. So it was kind of like a trade, but in most cases the client would not see the trade because you are gaining more than just the ebook that you're giving them, because by the time they're sending you the message, they've saved your number already, which means when you save the number in return, they'll be able to see your post and probably other ads, and which means you could potentially turn them into customers in the long run. So that's how it went. She sponsored the post on Instagram, and then people would message her on WhatsApp, and then she would share the ebook, and it was like the same ebook she shared to like 200 people. So for her, it was like, it was not extra work, but she gained like 200 more leads. And because the ebook was relevant to the items that she sells, which means these people that were interested in the ebook would most likely be interested in the items that she's selling. So it's like a cute little sales cycle that you could go through. So find different ways to which you could like attract people to your WhatsApp so that you have more views, and by increasing your views, you're also increasing your sales as well. Another thing would be like automating important business questions. And if you're not using WhatsApp Business, again, please do that, because that will save you like a lot of time. These like small questions like, where are you? Do you deliver? Can I pay by mobile money? Like there's also questions, and WhatsApp Businesses allows you to automate such questions. So when such questions come, even when you're not available, the app will auto respond for you. And the good thing with auto response is that your clients will get timely feedback, which is good, because then there are things like changing their mind or just like forgetting that they wanted to buy something. With auto response, is like you grab a person while they're ready, so like you're not losing a client or anything. So automate those like repeating questions, which is why you should have WhatsApp Business if you don't. Another thing that you could do to increase your sales through WhatsApp is incentivizing people to save your number. And this could be in line with like creating your WhatsApp heap, so that you could drag people from other platforms, but you give them different incentives for them to save your number. So it could be the ebook, or you could like create other methods that you think would work for the nature of your business. Because I know with business is a very like broad ground, and for different product, different methods could work. So look for ways that work for you. And if you can incentivize people to save your number on WhatsApp, please do that, because that will create a good customer base for you in the long run. And with that, you're probably going to make like more sales, and you have more potentiality of turning your leads into sales. Final but not least point is promoting your WhatsApp number on your social platforms. So if you have social media for your business as well, it's important to also like have your number as public as humanly possible. There is this concept these days that people have business pages, and then they literally write on their bio like, don't WhatsApp us. Like, why? Because like I think we're missing out on an opportunity, because there is this statistic. I mean, there's this research that was done by the Chanzo through information from TCRI, and it shows WhatsApp as the third most used app in Tanzania, which is above Instagram. Instagram was like the fifth, and WhatsApp was the third. So imagine if you're just ignoring people who are texting you on WhatsApp, and you're just saying them not to text you on WhatsApp and stuff like that. Like, how many more people are you missing? Because the other good thing about WhatsApp is that people usually are in a very relaxed mindset when using WhatsApp, I think. So they're kind of like in a good place to make decisions, I think, unlike Instagram and TikTok, where you're kind of like overwhelmed with content. So it's not very easy for you to like make the decision right in the moment, because you're seeing new products every 1 second, you know. So I don't know if this is making sense, but from like from this other perspective, I think people have like a more calmer situation in using WhatsApp rather than using TikTok and Instagram because of their overstimulation that's happening there. So with just like having your sales conversations with your clients on a platform where they're more settled and stuff like that, it's kind of like eases the transaction between the two sides. I hope that makes sense from your end. So these are bonus things that you could do, and I'll just like name them without explaining, but there are things like broadcasting you could use to broadcast so that you like make your messages reach more people. So WhatsApp does that for you as well, while if you had to use apps like Instagram, you'd have to send like different message to different person, and that's too much work. So there are services like that, like broadcast messages or like forming groups, but just don't overpopulate people so much, because then they'll just like leave and block you. Just like be intentional with those things. But if you'd love to like have a group, or if your clients are requesting to have a WhatsApp group where they like share information, all that, that'll also be useful. And there's a number of other things that you can do. If you have anything else to add, please comment down in the comment section and share with us what other ways people could use to increase their sales using WhatsApp. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and join our little community, and if you have any other bonus point, please add in the comment section below so that we can all learn from each other. And thank you for watching with us through the end. Don't forget to subscribe so that we can learn more and like build this community together and like grow together. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye bye, until next time.